Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're taking you guys with us to Innsbruck. It's about a 2-hour car drive. We wanted to take the train today, but it turns out it's 80 euros per person. It's a lot cheaper to drive. And today we're going to be passing through the Hofburg tunnel. How do you say it, Andrea?
Hofburg tunnel.
Yeah, and it costs 11 euros each direction, and with a tank of gas it still comes out cheaper to take the car. So enjoy the views, and we'll be in Innsbruck shortly. Now we're in the Hofburg tunnel. It's the longest tunnel in Austria. I think it's about 15 kilometers long, and once we get out on the other side we'll be really close to Innsbruck. Alright guys, we made it to Innsbruck. The reason for our trip here today is for Körperwelten, Body World. It's like a bodies exhibit. I wasn't allowed to film in there, but I'll show you some pictures of it. And now we're going to start walking around the Altstadt, the old town, the old part of Innsbruck. This is the view that Innsbruck is known for. When you see pictures of Innsbruck, you always see this right here. Ahead of me is the entrance into the old part of town. We're gonna make our way across the street. This is my first time in Innsbruck, so we're gonna walk around the city a little bit, have some lunch, and see what all there is to do here in Innsbruck. And ahead of me I can already hear some marching band music. Must be a festival today. This is one of the most famous buildings here in Innsbruck, the Goldene Dachl, the golden roof. And it's right where the band is playing. Let's wait a second and see if they start playing again. So the reason this is famous is because, first of all, the gold roof there, but also Emperor Maximilian and his wife would use this balcony to observe festivals and different activities here in the city. And you can see up top there the balcony that they used. I'm not sure where to go. There's so many little interesting alleys and side streets and shops everywhere. For now, we're just gonna head down this way and see where it leads us. We were just walking around and Andrea spotted a Starbucks. And every time I find a Starbucks, I always get one because in Bregenz we don't have it. So I got myself my traditional iced caramel macchiato. I'm super excited. There's even a Hard Rock Cafe here in Innsbruck. We are definitely not eating lunch there today. I've never had good food from a Hard Rock Cafe. It's cool that the stores still have the traditional signs hanging out. Well, not this one. This is a cool little side street with a steeple in the background. We're gonna head off one of these little side streets and find a place to have lunch soon. Anytime we're traveling, we try not to eat on the main strip of the city because you mostly don't get good food. It's like super touristy, and all you gotta really do is head down a side street and you get a way better experience. I'm gonna be making a purchase of lederhosen soon, definitely before next Oktoberfest. I really like this one right here. Whoa, Andrea, guess how much the jacket cost?
500.
1,350. What? Okay, I won't be getting that nice of one. And where is it? Hanfhosen? It says Hanf. Those are made out of Hanf. So those are made out of like fabric. They're 920 euros just for the shorts. That's a little too rich for my blood. I have to look elsewhere. It is really nice though. Here we are on another little side street. Tons of little knick-knack shops. It kind of reminds me of Sorrento. Right? Yeah, all the little knick-knack shops out. Quick interruption on today's video to tell you guys about the sponsor of today's video, lingoda.com. If you're interested in learning German like I did, or they offer English, Spanish, and French, it's online classes with a live teacher. The classrooms are really small, so you get a lot of attention, and it helped me learn German really quickly. Make sure to check it out in the description box. Use my link to save money today and start learning a new language.
Or maybe in
Do you hear that siren? When I first moved here to Austria, it scared the crap out of me, but every Saturday at noon, they play this siren to make sure it still works. It's like the alarm system for the country, and they do it in every city. And now the church bells are going off too, which is where we're headed. So let's keep going. We're getting close to the church. The bells are deafening. As soon as I turned the corner, they stopped. All right, let's head inside and see what it looks like. It's nice on the inside, but I've seen prettier churches other places, like Lindau Island, for example. Go check that video out and you can see a church that's really intricately painted and beautifully decorated. Alright, it's lunchtime, so now we're gonna make our way to a restaurant that I looked up on TripAdvisor. It's a Thai restaurant called Thai Ba, and we're gonna head there, have some lunch, and then continue walking around the city. Okay, forget what I said about eating off the beaten path. The restaurant I found on TripAdvisor is actually in the mall. So whatever, we're gonna try it out. It looks good, so we're gonna go ahead and have some lunch. Alright, we just finished up our lunch. We had some really delicious curries. Now we're trying to find a church that we found online that's famous for some huge bronze statues. We're not sure where it is, so we're gonna walk around a little bit till we find it. Alright, this is the church we wanted to go into, but you have to pay to go inside. And I'm not sure how much it costs. We're gonna check. Alright, Andrea's going to the restroom real quick, so I'll just explain to you guys. We paid €8 per person to go inside the church. When Andrea comes out of the bathroom, we're gonna head over there. Church has a really nice garden before you head inside. This one's cool. Why has everybody touched it? Yeah, you can tell everybody's touched it because the copper's exposed, or the bronze. Okay, now we're going to the silver chapel, but I don't know what it is. And it's really quiet in here, so I feel like I need to whisper. Okay, I guess it's called the Silver Chapel because the altar is decorated with silver instead of gold like most of them. And this is also cool. Check out the knight kneeling before the altar. The ceiling is really nice in here. It almost looks like carpet, right? Really fabric. All the little cherubs are each have a different face, but a lot of them have no face. Our next stop after the church we were just in is the Hofburg Palace. We just learned that if you pay for the church, €8 per person, you get the ticket for this half off. Alright, we just got our tickets for the Hofburg Palace, and it includes a little exhibit of Maximilian, how he lived in his times. And then we're gonna head off into the palace. We paid $7.50 per person, but that was with the half price because of the church we went to. So normally you would pay €15 per person for this. So even though he was a famous king, this is what his bedroom looked like because he liked having things natural like he was used to, not big, fancy, and so decorated. It's pretty cool.
Entschuldigung.
Alright, we just finished up our tour of the palace. It was really interesting, really beautiful inside. I wasn't allowed to film in there. There was security guards everywhere. But it was definitely worth the $7.50 to go inside and check it out. And now we're pretty much done here in Innsbruck. We've seen everything. We're heading back to our car. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel for more of my adventures here in Austria in the future. Auf Wiedersehen.